Alrighty, so I decided I'm gonna do a Pokemon Gold/Silver walkthrough in between the Wi-Fi battles and the brawl fights to occupy my boredom this summer. And I'm gonna be doing it alongside of your good friend, hopefully, and I know mine, Unhappy Parabola. You know, the guy who did Red and Blue with Dysfunction. So yeah. Silver is pretty boss. Let's see. Go down the stairs, talk to your mom, and she gives you the Pokegear. The funny thing I find is she asks you if you know how to use the phone, and even if you say yes or no, they still give you the same dialogue. So you know, I find it kind of funny and annoying because the phone is useless. It's not even that great of a function in this game. Go up to your rival, who's got to be the biggest badass in the world, and just shove you right out of the way. No remorse. I mean, goddamn, this is a kids-rated game, and he just shoved the hell out of you. He shoved the fuck out of you, actually. He didn't shove the hell out of you. He shoved the fuck out of you. Anyway, so you go to Professor Elm. He tells you to go pick your starter. And I decided I was going to raise a Cyndaquil as opposed to Dan's Chikorita for this one. So, yeah. I mean, every time I played Shiny Gold or Silver or Gold, I've always picked Totodile/Chikorita, but Dan called dibs on Chikorita, so I just took Cyndaquil. He tells you to go visit Mr. Pokemon. Yeah. Gives you his number like a creeper. This guy stops you and gives that, there's only two of us, so we're always busy. Yeah, evil chuckle. And now I'm gonna have to chill for a sec, because it's about to get really, really fast. Alrighty, so we're back to normal speed here. Because I actually didn't fuck up here and I did it correctly. But I actually did forget to edit out a part later on in this clip that should have been sped up and recorded separately, but oh well. So after finally noticing that you're there, he gets done fapping, starts babbling on, and you know, space out, wishing he'd get the semen off of his hands. What? He gives you the Pokedex and asks if you can help him, you know, gather all the Pokemon info. And, you know, you're forced to accept, because if you could, you know, not accept and pick a different path for yourself, you could, like, join Team Rocket and, like, slit Pokemon's throats and, like, beat up orphans and stuff, because that'd be cooler. But no, you have to do this instead. So, he graciously heals your Pokemon. You go outside, get a call from Professor Elm, because he's being taken advantage of. I mean, his lab's getting broken into by the rival in this game, because, you know, let's face it, it's been 8 years, and you're watching this for entertainment, but if you seriously don't know what's going on here, you should kill yourself. Anyway, this is the part where I forgot to edit out, speed up, and record as a separate clip. That's my fault. I guess I'll do it next time, like a situation like this occurs. If you want to skip ahead to the rival fight, you can. If you want to watch this, you know, keep yourself occupied for another couple of minutes until the rival fight, go ahead, but it lags a decent amount because I held down the speed button for the emulator, and, you know, the frames are actually laggy as opposed to, you know, being fast as they should appear. But when I imported them into Windows Movie Maker and I imported test clips like this, the frames were slower, but it's bearable. It's not like, you know, brawl Wi-Fi type of lag. I mean, that's hell. That's hell on earth, let me tell you. See, I walk into the tree a little bit, and then, you know, I move, and a wild Pokemon appears. Yeah, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm just going to record, you know, these little trips through the grass and, you know, maybe battles and stuff separately. Yeah. So, Zero's mom's hot. Anyway, I think, what do I do here? No, I have to get through the grass here, because there's not a ledge, or if there was, I forget, but I go through anyway, because fucking Repel is the godliest item in the game, but unfortunately, you cannot use them now, or I don't know, I didn't check the Pokemon, but I wouldn't waste them. See, it's the frame rates are so bad imported to, you know, just watching them regularly as they go by pressing the speed button, that I actually went and checked my Pokemon, and normally that would only take a millisecond to get out of, but I mean, it took like a few seconds here. It's nothing, you know, unbearable. I mean, I heal my Pokemon. This takes a decent amount of time for whatever reason. Good evening, you're out late. Bitch, it's like 8:30. Curfew is like 11, I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, this kid's 10, so. What are you gonna snitch, huh? You gonna snitch, slut? You say a word, I'll fucking punch you straight in your ovaries. Give me that shit. Anyway, healing up because, you know, we all know who's coming. And if you don't, again, you're 8 years too late. And this line always gets me. We hope to see you again. What exactly does that mean? Are you wishing some harm on my Pokemon to get your sick kicks so I can come in again with them all injured? I mean, you're almost as bad as this douchebag coming up right now. You got some Pokemons at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you, don't you get what I'm saying? I got some Pokemons too. Let's battle, lol. The sickest rival theme in the entire series of Pokemon ensues and a battle starts. I cannot explain, words cannot explain just how amazing this rival theme is. I downloaded a remixed version off of 4chan's V, like about a couple months ago, and I came hard. Literally, the come was very hard. I love this theme. I mean, it's the reason why I would replay this game over and over again. Just because of this theme. But one thing I don't like is tackle missing, and then me having to rely on that berry to recover me, and leering on turn 2 as opposed to just turn 1, where it could have benefited me better, but because I'm awesome, I still get out of this, but barely. I think I was speeding up the emulator here too, because I think some of the frames are laggy. But anyway, doesn't kill him. I think I'm dead. By some miracle of Jesus, I'm left with 1 hit point. I actually forgot that I had a potion, but I figured now, since I'm gonna go first, this tackle should kill him, you know, unless God forbid it misses, and then I'd have to redo this part because I don't want to look like a loser, losing the first battle of the game. But, you know, thankfully it hits, and I wins the fight. Blah, blah, blah. Kill the Totodile. Gain my EXP. You know, anytime now. Level up to 7, no new moves here because I just learned Smokescreen. And he hands over $300. Because, you know, 10-year-olds carry that kind of cash around with them all the time. They even have ATM cards and flashy cell phones with porn on them. Anyway, that was a little weird. Maybe this guy knows who he was, or maybe not. Stay tuned for part 2.